All right, now that we've pushed past that, people, you have to understand, this is the basis of my relationship with Pip. We just argue incessantly over crap.
We don't argue.
We so do.
I'm not trying to argue with you now. I'm actually just saying we don't always argue.
Well, you just immediately went to the opposite. So, look, let's move on, shall we? Deadpool.
Your favourite this week.
Yes.
Which is a fairly recent film.
It is a pretty recent film, yes. Yes. 2016, in fact.
Yes.
Yes.
I just said that.
Did you?
Yes.
Oh, I wasn't listening. Go on. You're up.
I thought our relationship was based on me saying stuff and then you just not listening.
No, I just listen for key points that I can argue against and then go from there. It's all fine. Your synopsis, please.
Do you want to provide one tonight or are you happy for me to do so?
Would you like me to provide the synopsis?
No, actually, no. As soon as I said it, I actually regretted it.
Yes. Would you like me to do it?
No.
Okay, well then...
Unless you really want to because it's your favourite.
Then crack on.
Do you want to do it?
No, don't.
Well, you've got me second-guessing myself
No, don't do this.
now.
Come on, people are switching off right now.
Oh, sorry.
Yes. Click. There's another one. We've lost him. Ireland's just dropped out. Sorry, come on, keep going.
Stop it.
Spain's gone now.
Stop it.
India just said, no, enough of this.
Smack. All right. Wade Wilson, former special ops turned mercenary, finds happiness in Vanessa.
In Vanessa?
He finds happiness in her. That it's his meaning and his happiness.
Is that what they call it nowadays?
Smack. Stop interrupting.
Sorry, go on. You're right.
Only to then discover he has terminal cancer.
In Vanessa?
No, in himself.
Oh, okay.
He takes a chance with an unknown organisation to heal him, only to suffer torture and disfigurement from evil scientist Ajax, but his name's actually Francis. With accelerated healing powers, Wade becomes Deadpool and sets out to catch Francis, who he believes can fix his disfigurement. Boom.
Ajax is a Greek mythology, a Greek hero who was extremely strong.
Okay, because I was really... All I could think about was...
I know. I was just looking at your face as you're reading it, and I just thought, I'll just throw that in there just for you. So, yeah, he was like a friend of Achilles in the Iliad. Yep.
All right. I didn't know that.
No, most people don't. It's fine. It's okay.
As soon as Ryan Reynolds was talking about washing detergent, I went, yeah, it is, isn't it? What's the go? Why would he pick Ajax?
Yeah, because he's supposed to be a friend of Achilles.
Okay, no worries. I'm with it now.
Yep. And Achilles was dipped into the river Styx to make him invulnerable. And that's why he's Achilles' heel.
He's not invulnerable.
No. Where do you hold him if you're the mother and you're dipping your child into the river? You hold him by the heel.
Oh. No, but I meant...
And that's why his heel is not invulnerable.
But Francis isn't invulnerable. He just doesn't feel pain.
No, yes, but he's not Achilles. He's Ajax.
So what's the difference? What was
Moving
Ajax's
on.
power?
Okay.
What was Ajax's power?
Greek mythology with Pip and Paul.
No,
God.
Go back. What's Ajax's power?
He's extremely strong and he's a skilled warrior.
Okay, well, he wasn't... Oh.
And he didn't feel pain.
Oh, I didn't know that bit.
Yeah, no, he's like a real Spartan.
Okay.
Literally.
Right.
Yep.
Got it.
Yep. Got it?
Yep.
We good?
Yep.
Okay, moving on.
So what did you think of the film, Paul?
Well, it's my favourite.
Because we're doing a bad job tonight.
I thought it was shit. No, look, I think the first question you ask yourself before you sit down and watch a film like this, and I gave you a prior warning that the fourth wall gets broken all the time. Did you find that irritating?
No, but I did enjoy the warning of this isn't a traditional Marvel hero film.
Yes. There's not a lot of money being spent on this one.
No, not
done on a shoestring.
No. That's not what I meant. I meant the fact that he's not a hero that you can warm to, sort of thing.
Oh, absolutely, you can warm to him.
You know what I mean.
He's not good.
No,
I'll rephrase that. He's not lawful. He is chaos personified. If he were Dungeons and Dragons, he'd be chaotic good with an emphasis to chaos.
Okay.
Yes. I've lost it. Hello, anybody? Oh, fuck, they've all gone. Oh, shit. Oh, well, we'll come up with a different podcast. Oh.
Gee whiz. Anyway, so you like the film?
Oh, look, I've always liked the film. But the reason is the question you ask yourself is not whether or not the film was good, because I'm telling you the film was good. But the question is whether or not a person would sit down and watch this film, as to why they would like it. First of all, you ask yourself, where is your mental age? And if you go 13 years old and you're the kid at the back of the class and you're the one who's like setting off the fire extinguishers and you're that naughty one, you're the very naughty kid at the back of the bus.
It's an R-rated film.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, you're the person who should sit down and watch that film.
We're not suggesting 13-year-olds watch this.
It's about... No. Oh, God. You're not helping here. No, I'm talking about the person who is sitting down and watching it, if they have the mental age of
a mental
said
age,
child. Well,
right,
I did say that, but you've not heard that properly. That's fine. So, yes.
I'm having a great night tonight.
Oh, it's all good. So, yeah, look, I am that person. I am myself a massively chaotic person. I appreciate chaos where I see it as an art, and he is the master of chaos as far as I'm concerned. I don't think of another more manic character, certainly a Marvel character, not even close. He is the king in regards to being complete nuts.
I think he went completely nuts when he got his power. He
Oh,
suddenly
yeah.
went weird.
Yes.
And I went, whoa, that just upped a step.
Well, well, okay. One could argue, I don't really want to do this because I'm not that person who does the what if or anything like that in regards to Marvel heroes, because it's just a film and I'm not that kind of nerdy. No, I'm not. I'm not that person. I'm sorry. I'm just not. It's just suffice to say that there's any number of reasons why he was a little bent after that.
Oh, no, I get that.
Yeah.
I just...
If nothing else, he was kept in a
and the fact
barometric chamber for like over the weekend and like oxygen starved, so that could do things to a person's brain.
Well, not to mention that when he went really, really extreme,
Yep.
it was when he had something through his head.
Well, yes. And,
I found that interesting.
did you like the little unicorn dancing? That was,
Oh, the unicorn thing totally threw me.
yeah. No, it's not supposed to make sense, but he is mad. Like the character itself is supposed to be quite insane.
Oh, no, I get that. No, I totally got that.
Yeah. And like everyone says, like Colossus is just fantastic. He's this big chrome behemoth sort of thing that lumbers around, and he's essentially a metal boy scout.
Yes.
Yes, I mean, whereas the girl's just surly and uninteresting.
I think she's there for a reason.
Yeah, to be uninteresting.
No, it's you're missing the point. It's the contrast. So,
Well, explain.
well, I mean,
Moriarty.
Okay, so you've got Colossus, who, like you said, he's making sure everything's done right and everything's good and all that rubbish.
Yes.
And then, she's just...
Oh, so she's his straight man, or is he her straight man?
I don't think they could work it out. Hence why Deadpool works out, well for them both.
Yes. Well, yeah. I didn't like the character in the first or the second one. I just think it's uninteresting.
Well, yeah, but you can't have him on his own. See, that's what I mean. So she works to boost Colossus. That's what she's there for.
What, to sulk?
No. She wasn't sulking. She's just playing the moody teenager.
Hence why I say...
And it's a poke. They're poking fun at X-Men, all the kids in the X-Men films.
Oh, all of Xavier's... Yeah, okay.
You're missing the point.
Oh, story
any
of my
point,
life, Pip.
Any point made in this film is just poking fun at somebody. They're just picking, who haven't we made fun of? All the kids in the X-Men film, we better do that. Right, bring on Negasonic Teenage Warhead or whatever her name was.
I'm just, yeah. I mean, I can handle a certain level of adolescence, but yeah, that was
the whole idea.
Thank you for pointing that out to me, Pip.
For a favourite film.
Oh, yeah, but like, I'm no more or less human than anybody else. And what people do is they switch off from things that they don't like initially. They don't take any more in than the superficial gloss over the top.
Well, I mean,
you go,
sometimes
don't like that person, just ignore them.
sometimes you miss things anyway because you're not focusing on that until someone points it out and it's really
Well,
obvious.
she's not that interesting in the first place, and then you've got somebody like Deadpool, scene stealing like a complete fuck.
That's why it's called Deadpool.
Yes, no,
He's the protagonist. Come on.
he is. What did you think?
Him. I made sure I go into this with the whole. This is not a typical Marvel film. Mm-hmm. There are parts of it that I thought were very funny. And there's parts that made me just go, "Oh, that's just awkward."
Like what?
I don't know.
Anything in particular?
Just some of the scenes where he's trying to be really extreme after the procedure.
That doesn't narrow it down very much.
Oh, well, ones that for me just didn't make sense. Like I can't even think. Like him masturbating with the unicorn. Him going to masturbate with his new grown hand. I thought,
13 years old?
Well, obviously I missed that period. But, I found some of it quite hilariously funny. Yeah. And I didn't mind him breaking the fourth wall.
And you found some of it just pointlessly juvenile.
Yes, I have to admit.
Yes.
Some of it I really enjoyed, and other parts of it I just went, that could have been cut. It wouldn't have been an issue.
I'm glad that you found parts of it funny, because I thought you'd just come away from this just going, Paul, that was just fucking juvenile.
No. There were parts of it that I actually went, oh, that's actually, a fair point.
Yep.
And that's actually quite funny because, making fun of Marvel, X-Men. Gosh, Hugh Jackman must have watched this and went,
He would have laughed. I imagine he'd have a sense of humour. I would like to think that he did. But
I love the actual Deadpool in the bar as well. I just thought parts of it were done really well. Actually, I really liked the first part of the film.
Yep.
Before he's gone through the procedure, because it was actually interesting because he's talking about, you have these little points of happiness and then you get trodden on. Yes, you've got terminal cancer.
Yeah. No, the cancer section was quite.
And
good.
like their chat, like. I was in a crack house with 12 people and she's going, you're in a house. I was in a box in the middle of the road or whatever. It just reminded me of Monty Python sketch.
Yep. Luxury. I was in a box in the middle of the road.
That's what it reminded me of. And I just went, because some of these things are hilariously funny. But then other parts of it I just thought, I could do without that. So
yep.
Yeah.
No, look, and I'm glad that you enjoyed parts of it, because I honestly thought, you'd probably come away from this just not hating it. Because after Death of Stalin, I just went, well, I don't know what is real anymore. What is up and down is down. Who's to say what is funny?
Oh, no, there was some genuinely funny parts in this.
Okay, excellent.
There were some parts that just made me go, oh, really? Oh. So that's what I mean. For me, it was,
You don't take to juvenile very well, though. You don't have a lot of patience for it, perhaps?
If it's done well and in part of the storyline, like they don't have to veer off to do it, then I'm all for it.
Yep.
But when they have to make extra effort to do it.
Right.
And I can imagine lots of people just going, that's hilariously funny, but me going,
So, how many points would you give it? Would you like me to go first?
No, it's all right. I reckon I'll give it a 7.
Would you?
Well, it was a,
That's higher than I would have thought.
I know. I'm surprised at myself.
Yep. I'm going to give it a 6.5.
Well, there you go. No, actually,
I love the film. Don't get me wrong, but it's another beauty and it's another beast of war. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't.
No, God. I love the film, but it's not a good film.
It's not that bad.
It's not that bad, and that's why I got a 6.5.
They've put effort into showing where they're making
sure.
fun. And
So it's not that bad. 6.5.
Okay.
Love the film, but 6.5.
Okay.
Yes, because as I've said before, I'm pure. I don't allow what I like, my own personal fantasies, if you will, of what a film should be, to being what the film actually is. Do you know what I mean? I don't build it up further in my mind.
Paul, no one knows what you mean.
Okay. Well, that's a fair comment. It's surprising. I've had this, you're not the first person to say this.
What, that no one knows what you mean?
Yes. It's followed me through my life. Even my
Smashing you over the
friends.
face. Come on.
Even,
You're like,
it's funny.
"Oh,
You're not the
sure."
first friend to tell me that either. Hi, Stu.